Good morning, everybody. A very big welcome to the Sutton Trust Higher Ambition Summit, organised in partnership with Pearson's. The purpose of the summit is to really explore approaches to apprenticeship and vocational education in the UK and abroad. We're going to try and encourage policymakers and political parties to ensure that there are strong vocational, professional and technical education and training options available in this country. In particular, it will build on the proposals in the Real Apprenticeship Report that we published last year, drawing on research from the Boston Consulting Group. We will also explore issues related to vocational education in schools and colleges, including the quality of qualifications and their relevance in the workplace. Over the 2 days, we will hear from some distinguished speakers, including the Leader of the Opposition very shortly, the Minister of Skills after lunch, as well as Ben Page, Andreas Schleicher, Alison Wolf, Michael Barber, and many more. I'm particularly pleased to welcome our international speakers, Andrea Bodner and Isabel Schreck from Germany, Ursula Rennell from Switzerland, and John Spearings from Australia. The international perspective will be valuable to our proceedings and a reminder of how things can be done better here. I hope we'll also be able to share experiences and gain greater insights into each other's systems. Apprenticeships in Britain were once the route which many young people developed a trade and a profession. They are one of the main routes into adulthood and a rewarding career. We still have such apprenticeships, and they're tough to get onto. There's renewed interest among young people in apprenticeships, something borne out by our poll and last week's destination data for 16 and 17-year-olds. But despite a welcome recent re-emphasis on the importance of the quality, there remain far too few apprenticeships at advanced or higher level. There are several reasons for this. There's been a recent growth in access to university. There's been far less attention given to the 50% of young people who will not enter higher education, or those for whom a degree-based apprenticeship might be a better option. The growth in apprenticeships has become a numbers game for successive governments. This has resulted in rebranding youth training programs as apprenticeships, and more recently, the launch of the Train to Gain programme. Only recently, since the Richard Review, has there been a stronger push on advanced and higher apprenticeships. Attitudes to apprenticeships and vocational education have suffered from a perception that they are second best, and in part exacerbated by the relative lack of advanced and higher apprenticeships. In your delegate packs, you will see the results of our polling for this summit of parents, teachers, young people, and the wider public, as well as the recent Pearson CBI polling of employers. One figure from Ipsos Mori I found particularly telling was that more than half of young people would be interested in an apprenticeship rather than going to university if it was available in a job they wanted to do. But less than a third say that their teachers have ever discussed the idea with them. There is an onus on employers too. Less than 1 in 5 employers take on an apprentice in Britain, compared with 1 in 2 in Germany. Attempts to engage employers have resulted in a profusion of qualifications, often of limited value beyond the workplace or college where they were created. There is a real cost to the economy and business in not investing enough in apprenticeships and improved skills. There is a cost to young people in not having real options after school.